Oh, Hannah. Mm, mm. Hannah, I thought you was gonna be cool. I had your back, sis. I didn't care for you initially. Remember, I clocked you, put you on the sticky during the cast reveal. Then I came around on your side, and I said, you know what? Hannah's not that bad. I'm tripping. But you wanted to make a fool out of me. So now I have to W Big Goofy number two. Cheers to your ass. Hello and welcome back, everybody. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here for Love is Blind, Season 7, Episode 5, What the Deck? Oh, What the Duck, excuse me. What the Duck? Um, I'm not gonna say the season is boring. I'm not saying that, but we got off. I think we were in the pods for too long, but now we're out of the pods, and maybe we can get something going on this season. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up the video. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Thumbs up the video. Leave your spoiler-free comments down below. Tommy Smith wants to know why I don't like spoilers and why I thought that that would be a self-explanatory statement. I don't like spoilers because when I do the recaps, I want to sit down, watch the episode, and give you guys my first reaction, right? I want to give you guys an honest and true reaction. Why would I want to watch a show and I know what's going to happen? Tommy, that's why I don't like spoilers. I thought it was self explanatory, but apparently it's not. Okay? You've asked every single recap. Episode 5, you don't have to ask anymore. This is why. Okay, leave your spoiler free recaps down below. Let's get right into it, y'all. So, we start off with Lio and Brittany. So, he's telling her that I know how much you like hearing how much I love you, so I'm going to tell you again. And she's like, I do. Sick of them. So, he reads her something he wrote, and it's so dramatic. Just, okay. I'm down on one knee. Will you marry me? Damn, that's what it gave. Like, it was so forced. It was cringy. She accepts because why not? He thanks her for saying yes, but then asks her to be his girlfriend. And she's like, because I don't feel like we're engaged. Both of y'all, get off my TV. So, Nick and Hannah meet. Nick and Hannah meet. Now, y'all know they're before the doors open, they're back there talking amongst themselves, giving us, a little monologue. And she said worst case scenario is he's super tiny, but she knows that he is going to be hot. She can feel it in her loins, okay? She's worried that he won't like what he sees. Them doors open, she clearly don't like Nick. Lord have mercy, she does not like Nick, right? So they come up, they hug. She didn't say he was handsome or attractive or anything of the sort. She did not say that. And I thought that was kind of odd. Now, is Nick over the top attractive? No. I give him about a 6.5. Okay, he's not bad. His personality, okay. But, I mean, Hannah is acting like she is really that girl. Hannah, have you looked? Hannah, have you looked in the mirror? Because, but okay, sure. So they go to sit down. He puts the ring. No, he proposes. Whatever. They go to sit down, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm a tall bitch, and that's why I got these heels on." I said, "That thick ass chunky heel you got on, girl, bye." Hannah was making it seem as if she came stepping in some Lubus. Girl, you got on a thick ass Aldo heel. You might as well have had on a wedge. Girl, body's gone somewhere. So then Nick is like, yeah, be that confident tall bitch. And I said, sir, no, that was not for you to repeat. Not at all. So Hannah is saying in her like little confessional that she feels that he was not truthful about his physical build. And I beg to differ. He told you that he was a football player and that he was a kicker. Hannah, do you watch football? Kickers are not big people. They're not big guys. So I don't know if you thought that like Shaq's big ass was gonna walk out, but I don't know what you were expecting. I feel like he's very on par for what he described. So she don't want to look him in the eyes. It's so cringe. It's so like she don't like him, but he thinks she's gorgeous. Ramsey proposes to Marissa. Awesome sauce. They are the same person. Somebody put in my comments. Shout out to you. Somebody put in my comments that Lenny, not Lord, that what are their names? Ramsey and Marissa give Lenny and Lynn vibes from Girlfriends. Remember, Lynn was dating that guy, and then she found out it could have been her brother, and they were like the same person and shit. That's what it gives. They're gonna clash. They're cute together, but they're gonna clash. We then get Leo and Brittany meeting, okay? So they come out, they seem to like each other, but I think the closer that they got, Brittany was like, nah, this ain't it. The closer they got, Brittany was like, this ain't the one. Oh my God. But at the same time, he's rich and he tells her what she wants to hear. Not what she needs, but what she wants to hear. So she goes along with it, right? So then, um, he like leans forward to kiss her and she leans back. I said, ooh, Charlie. It's never a good sight when somebody leans back. So he tells her he loves her and she doesn't feel ready to say it back yet. What bothered me was that they went into the women's like dressing room side to sit down and talk. Why y'all couldn't sit on the bench like everybody else? So he awkwardly keeps like leaning over her, trying to kiss her, leaning over her, trying to kiss her, and she's leaning back, and it's like, damn, look, she don't want to kiss you. Context clues. Come on. Come on, rich boy. Context clues. All the money in the world, but no smarts. Come on. Like, don't you feel like you're imposing on her? If we're lipsticks, okay? If this is Brittany and this is Hannah and we're sitting here, Lord, Brittany and Hannah. If this is Brittany and this is Leo, and he started trying to do this and she's leaning back, he was damn near on her before she was like, this is the most awkward moment ever of my life. So then he leans back and then he's like, are you cold? Because she's shivering, right? Because she's thinking WTF. So she's like, no, I'm not cold. So he's like, do you want my jacket? So then he takes his jacket off. So he takes his jacket off and puts his jacket on her, and then it's giving creep squad. Sir, she don't like you. And I think Leo could tell. So Leo is like, I just want to keep kissing you. I just want to keep cuddling you. And I'm like, she don't want to, right? So they kiss again, and he's like, I love you. And she's like, I'm just not ready to say it. He tells her, look, even if you're not ready to say it, I will be okay because I want you to mean it when you say it. So if you're never ready, I'm willing to be okay with that. Have some shame about yourself, sir. Tuck your shame in, okay? Why would you be okay marrying a woman that cannot say that she loves you back? Oh, my good God. So he says, I love you again. And she was like, I think you're lying. And I said, girl, why? So then he's like, why? Why do you feel that way? She just saying shit at this point. So she was like, I don't know. This has to go down as one of the worst meetings. So they then decide they don't want to go to Mexico. I said, girl, she don't want to go to Mexico because she doesn't want to see him with Hannah. That's what I think. I don't think she wants him to see Hannah. So We then find out that, oh, because they were like, if we don't go to Mexico, let's go to Miami. I think that was a smoke signal. That was a SOS up to whoever was listening. Look, don't pick us to go, right? Because y'all know every couple that gets engaged does not get picked. So we then find out by way of text on the screen, oh, guess what, y'all? Lio and Brittany weren't picked. I said, why? Y'all forced us. Y'all forced them down our throat the past 5 episodes. God damn it! I want to see Lio and Brittany's story. Y'all forced they weird asses down our throats the past 5 episodes. Why even highlight their why even highlight this love triangle if y'all not gonna bring them along? That's silly. That's silly. What I think happened, because let's be real, we don't need Steven and Monica. So what I think happened is Brittany went and said, I'm not going nowhere with this man. And they was like, okay, cool. So we find out that they go to Miami on their own separate trip and then they break up weeks later. I bet the fuck they did. No one is shocked. She don't like him because Brittany wants to be somebody's number one girl. Go to sign up for Married at First Sight. They always cast him. It's always new seasons. You would do better over there. Ramsey and Marissa meet. They're cute together. They like each other. She feels that he has like a Greek god face. They cool. Okay, let's keep it going. Tyler and Ashley. Okay, we're now we got the 6 couples. Let's go through the 6 couples. Tyler and Ashley. Nick and Big Goofy 2.0. That's Hannah because that's what you want to be. So we gonna call you that. Tim and Alex. Steve and Monica, and then Lenny and Lynn. So those are the 6 couples that are going to go over to Mexico. Quiet as it's kept, it should have been 7, and y'all should have took Lio and Brittany, and I'm gonna keep stressing that. They were such an integral part of these 5 episodes for y'all to be like, oh yeah, we ain't even pick them. That don't even make sense. Why wouldn't you pick a piece of the love triangle? So, we're down in Mexico. Hey, Nick. Hey, Vanessa. So, we're down in Mexico, and Tyler and Ashley are talking. It's a lot of hot spot conversations with these two, with all the couples. So, I'm going to go quickly through these and just with some of the conversations I personally cared about, okay? By next episode, I feel like things are going to settle down more and we'll get more meaningful conversations and interactions. But a lot of this is us panning to see them like walk into the hotel and stuff like that. So Tyler and Ashley, we find out that she is celibate, but not really. More like abstinent, but not really. More like I'm just not gonna be laying it low and spreading it wide for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that wants it, right? She felt that she was giving herself to people and not having a real connection with them, and she wants to get away from that. We then see Tyler say, it's been a while for me too, because he felt like he was giving too much of himself as well. And then we got to say it all at one time, y'all. Soul ties is crazy. They felt that, soul ties are real. People love to tell me it's not, it is. Soul ties is real. When you sleep with somebody, you are exchanging energies. You are coming together as one. Soul ties is real, okay? Nick and Big Goofy 2.0, they're so awkward together. She gets on my fucking nerves. Hannah, I was only on your side with Lio. You get on my nerves, sis. You need to go comb your hair, because whatever it's doing, it's not. Oh my God. So they're standing outside, and she would say, I like to be horizontal. One thing about me, I like to be horizontal. I said, oh, okay. So they go sit down. She's like, I gotta go pee. Where, like, have you no couth? I can stand to hear a woman say, I'm going to go pee. Girl, what? You're going to the restroom. You're going to the restroom, Hannah. You're not going to drain the main vein. Come on, sis. Just crass. Just, ugh. My God. I just, that irritated me so much. Why would you say that? Dumbass. So then Nick is like, look, I got a reputation. Okay. I want to be on the same page with you. You know they don't know. Whatever happens, happens. If we go to Pound Town, cool. If we don't, cool. But you know everybody's gonna ask tomorrow morning. I want us to be on the same page. Basically, Nick said we gonna say that what we do is our business. Don't be out here bumping the gums because I got clients at home and I can't be out here on some freak nasty hoe shit. I respect it. Hannah's like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I gotta go pee again. Take your pissy ass on. Tim and Alex. Alex don't like Tim. She does not like Tim. I don't know why. I think Tim gets on her nerves. Tim gets on my nerves a little bit. So they're sitting outside and she's saying that she's nearsighted. He's like, oh, you blind, huh? You got contacts? You wear bifocals? You blind as fuck? Can't get in the car with you. And I was with her. Wait a minute. But it seems like Alex just does not have patience. And Tim seems like a lot. If he's not telling you about his sister, one of the two of them that have passed away, he is if he's not telling you about one of his sisters that has passed away, then he's like just cracking a lot of jokes at her expense, and I don't think she likes it. So it's clear he gets on her nerves. I'm interested to see how that goes. Tyler and Ashley. So they have a really good conversation. They're in the pool. She has on like a little swimsuit. Remember, she wants to stay, I guess, waiting. She doesn't want to jump into sex. Perfectly fine. Your body, your choices. He's okay with that, but it's like she don't want him to touch her, but you have on a bathing suit and you're standing in front of him. Like, and they're having this like intimate conversation, and I think he like goes to put his hands on her hips and she's like, well, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, again, your body, your choice, have your boundaries, but it was just I don't know if she likes him. I don't know. It's something about Ashley that is standoffish a little bit. Like whenever Tyler is talking to her, she's just staring at him like, okay, okay. Yeah, is it me, y'all? I don't know. Come on, my sisters. Come on, my sisters. Y'all are coming across a little weird right now. I don't know if she likes him for sure, for sure. She has been kind of on this type of time, I feel like, since they met. But I don't know. So they even get he's saying how much he loves her and it's amazing that we connected like this, and I don't care what you look like. I'm in love with your insides. You're just wrapped in an amazing package. Like he's saying all, and it could be lip service for sure, but he's saying all the right things and he seems genuine to me. Tyler seems genuine to me. Tyler seems genuine to me, right? So it's, I don't know. I'm gonna give her some more time to just relax before I call her up front and say, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Comfort circles, girl. Relax a little bit, okay? Back over with Tim and Alex. He brings in a tray of food, and she was like, "You think I'm bossy?" I said, "The fuck did this come from?" He was like, "I think you want to be bossy, but I'm an immovable object." And she rolls her eyes. Girl, you asked the question. Why would you roll your eyes at that? So he tells her that, you can think you bossy, but like when I stand on shit 10 toes down. She then said that she used to have a short temper. And he's like, okay, so what would cause that? And she said, I don't like repeating myself. I hate repeating myself. If there is something that infuriates me, it is having to repeat myself. So he's like, well, that's cool because it takes a lot to get me off my square. It takes me a lot to get outside of myself. So she was like, is that a challenge? Girl, Alex, you seem kind of toxic. No, it is not a challenge to try to get somebody pissed. Oh my, why would you even say that? So he then is like, no, it's not a challenge. Oops. He said, but he doesn't yell. He doesn't raise his voice a lot. So if he does, because it takes so much for him to get there, then he knows it's time for him to remove himself. So then he was like, so then she It's like, so you don't want to fight for your wife? Girl, I feel like Alex is going to push Tim to the limit. And I think that Tim is going to work her nerves. I don't know about these two anymore. So then they started get on the subject of his family is in Augustus. And she's like, how are we going to do this? Am I going to meet your family beforehand or at the wedding? And he's like, I would love for you to go to Augustus. He's like, because I just got a family that's just, that's good for everything. That ain't Augustus. That's a black family. Alex, you're kind of negative, sis, but I'm okay. 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 So then he's like, because I would love to bring my dog up. That's my motherfucking dog. And I said, ooh. Okay, so y'all, what were they arguing about? Is it because he said MF or because he said that's my dog? Like, I didn't understand the back and forth. Then, Lord have mercy, Tim is like, my parents said that they would drive my sister's car to bring up my dog. Why did you have to mention your sister? Why? Why couldn't you say my parents said they would drive the dog up? I I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Y'all tell me what they were arguing about. Were they arguing because he said something about that's my dog or that's the dog in me, or because he said MFing? What was the argument? Because it was unclear to me. So we panned over to Big Goofy 2.0 and Nick. So she's asking him, did I cry with you? And he was like, no. You would say that you did some crying, but it wasn't with me. And she was like, okay, because I don't want to talk about it. So why'd you bring it up? Why did you bring? She might be a step past Big Goofy, y'all. I don't know. I got to sit on this. I got to really sit on this. Is Hannah Big Goofy 2.0? Or do she need something completely different? So she then asked him, would you get my name tattooed on you? He said, fuck no. And I'm with it. Don't get nobody's name tattooed on you if it ain't your deceased mama. No. Absolutely not. That is a kiss of death in a relationship. Don't we all know that? Don't we all know that? So he's like, I can't. So he asked her, was I a hot commodity in the pies? I said, sir. She was like, yeah, we would all sit around and talk shit about you. He was like, so I was a hot commodity. I can't wait to see all the other beautiful ladies. I said, oh. Oh, okay. He then asked her, are her lips done? She said no. He said, if I had the money for it, would you do it? I said, oh shit. This conversation is going so left. Oh my God. She then tells him, or she then says in her confessional, that she is usually attracted to big jockey guys. And she's once again saying that he oversold himself. He did not. He told you he was a kicker. He always wanted to be a kicker. When have you seen a thick ass kicker? You knew that man was going to be a $175 at best. She said that because she's so much bigger than him, and like I guess she feels that because she's so much bigger than him, she doesn't want him to feel emasculating or emasculated. I guess, girl. Garrett and Taylor. Garrett sleeps with tape over his mouth. I guess that's to help with snoring. But then he is like, "Look, a scale." I said, "Oh, oh, oh, oh. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with the DC people?" Tyler and Ashley pray before going to bed. She don't like him. And I hate it, but she don't like him. And then we get to Hannah and Nick in the end. Okay. Okay. Big Goofy 2.0. So they're sitting out by the beach. There's some like little ducks that are lined up that people can get on and play with, crawl with, whatever. Hannah don't want to do it. Nick does. So Nick is like, I'm going to go over there and do it by myself. Cool. He goes over there. He sits on the duck. Another woman from the side, breaks the fourth wall, and comes on over. And she's like, well, I guess not the fourth wall. Another woman from the side comes on over. And he's like, do you want to race with me? She comes over and Hannah is like, I know you fucking lying. So she's like, Nick, the woman is like, oh, she's jealous. Don't be jealous. I said, oh, shit. Nick laughs at this. Ah! Oh my God. So Nick laughs at this. They're racing or whatever. It's a cute little 30-second race. The lady gets up. They didn't hug, but they kind of talk inaudibly off of the mic so we don't hear. Now, I don't know if it's because Nick has covered his mic or what, but we do not hear what he said or what she said, right? They walk away. Nick takes the ducks back and he does another one himself real quick. So then he comes back over and Big Goofy 2.0 is like, that gave me the ick. And he was like, what? It was just fun. And she's like, no, gross me out a little bit. Can't trust you now, right? So he's like, well, maybe we should just call it quits. And I was like, wait, is he serious? Or is he being facetious? So he's being facetious and he's basically taunting her. So she said, look, I'm trying to keep the passion alive and I'm too cool and I'm too grown to sit up there and ride a duck on the beach. Hannah? Shit. Now. You too cool and too grown to have fun? So Nick is like, I think you were just jealous. And she was like, what, of the duck? He was like, of the lady. If you jealous of this random ass lady doing this, how you gonna be around everybody else? This was a mess. This was blown out of proportion. Hannah, there is no reason that you couldn't have went over there and just had some fun with him. You didn't just get the ick from him. You don't like him. You don't like Nick. Nick is not a big football player in the sense of the way you want him to look. Because of that, you have an issue with him. But for you to be that mad about that, now should that heifer have come over and got on that duck? No. But I also feel like you should have went over there and did it too. So now Nick feels like he can't even be himself around you because you're going to say you're too cool and too grown to do it. Hannah, that's okay. I'm going to find a new name for you. Big Goofy 2.0 might not be the move for you. I'm going to get something for your ass, though. I got something for you, Hannah, because this was blown out of proportion. I kind of felt bad for Nick because why would you get the ick over him? Let's talk about it down below, y'all. Let me know what you guys thought about episode 5. Episodes 1 through 5 can be in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We're close to 27,000. Do me a solid, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video. I'll catch y'all on episode 6. Peace.